I have been roasted for the fact that I only want to have one child. I am good. I am good with my one baby.
I like the sound of that.
And I get it. We all have our challenges. We're all going through our own struggles. But why is it culturally normal for this to be the only other option? Like at this point, I'm about to start dating other moms to see who wants to co-mother together. Because the fact that we're all just isolated, but going through the same exact challenges at the same time just feels ridiculous.
Oh, boo-hoo. Let me play a sad song for you on the world's smallest violin.
So let me tell you why it's so hard to date a single mom and to date while being a single mom. Now the problem with this is I only have certain days that I can see someone. There might even be a week or two that goes by where I just cannot see you. And in the early stages of dating, that is very hard and detrimental to your dating life, because if you can't keep a conversation going through, text messages or phone calls, FaceTimes, whatever, I'm going to get bored. So like I said, maybe a week or two will go by where I can't see you. And for me, in the early stages of dating, I am not going to get a babysitter. I'm not going to ask my mom. I'm not going to do any of that for someone who I don't feel is worth it.
You are made of stupid.
Yo gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Give me the sit rep. And today guys, I just got a lot of women sitting in their cars ranting about being single mothers. So we have this first one right here with the hand tattoo going on. Let's see what she has to say. And as you saw in the intro guys, she has only one kid, she doesn't want more. Fair enough, nobody can force you to have more children, but don't force men to play the game by your rules, right? Because as we'll soon find out, this TikTok is not about, guys, you have to be more comprehensive, I don't want more children. No, this video is about, damn it, why won't you play the game by my rules? Why won't you take me in, with all my requisites and demands and just play along? Let's get started.
I have been roasted for the fact that I only want to have one child. I am good. I am good with my one baby, okay? And here's just like what the complaints are from people or what their advice is, all right? One is they can play together. I play with her. I don't need another child to play with her. Oh, but that sibling bond is like really important. It's not guaranteed, okay? Like I love my sister, don't get me wrong, and we have a good relationship, but we hated each other growing up. I mean, we fought constantly, and with me being the younger sister, I definitely got the short end of the stick on multiple occasions. I really like my sleep, okay? The newborn stage for me was pure chaos. I mean, she did not sleep. She did not sleep really for the first year, okay? We're finally on a system, and I realize that every baby is different, but this girl needs sleep, okay? And like the whole idea of going through the newborn stage again, bullet to the fire.
Okay, madam, if you want to sleep, if you just want to have one baby, why are you in the dating game, right? I mean, what exactly is the complaint here? As I mentioned, guys, she's not just telling men her preferences. No, she's whining like, why are you creating so many difficulties for me? Madam, you have already created them for yourself. You know what I mean? You already had a man to take care of that child. You already had a family, and you decided to break it apart, right? And now we're out here in our cars whining about, but I don't want to have more children, and I want to sleep, and I want this, and I want that. All right, will we have a second to think about what men want? Because if you ask these women, why should a man commit to a woman who is a single mother when he could just not do that and commit to a woman who is not a single mother and is a much better deal, right? Guys, the only type of people who should date, date single mothers are single fathers, right? But as it turns out, most single fathers, like 80% of single fathers, are single fathers because the woman decided to initiate a divorce, right? So, most single fathers won't date single mothers either because they just don't want a second divorce, right? Most single fathers are already done with it. Now let's continue.
I truly don't even get baby fever. I get baby remorse. Remorse for that mama, because I know how hard it is to be a new mama in the trenches. And I also know the way society treats new mamas and postpartum moms. Like, why do I want to go through that again? Explain it to me. And I say all of this not to like shit on the people that have multiple kids. That's your choice. Me just having one means about 8,000 less diapers in the world. Okay? Because every single child uses about 8,000 diapers. That's a lot of poo-poo. And that's a lot of diapers that are not biodegradable and that just fill our landfills and planet. If you were to...
Are you kidding me? We're gonna bring the the ecology argument, right? This is one of these women that lay on the street, you know, so traffic can't pass through because they want to send a message. Like, are you really concerned about freaking diapers? I know, you know, making our world dirtier and all that's nonsense, man. Jeez, man, what the hell is going on, guys, with this video? You know, if you care so much about the world, probably you drink like 10 Starbucks a day. Okay, stop doing that so they don't waste, you know, plastic on your stupid little cups. Second off, if you care so much about the world, you're so altruistic, start with your goddamn family, right? And, you know, you already got rid of the father figure for your daughter or son, I don't remember. You know, if you care so much about the world, start with your family. Stop caring about the effect that diapers have on the world, damn it.
Ask me how I'm feeling now that I'm almost 2 years in, and if I have thought about having another child. No, I don't want another one. I'm fine. And just accept the fact that your mom friends in your life want to have one, and stop trying to convince them to have more. I promise you, they've thought about it, and it's just not in the cards.
I have been a single mom for all of 2 years, and I have to say, I hate it here. I don't hate being a mom. I don't hate having kids, but I hate the fact that I only had two options. Either stay in an unhealthy, dysfunctional relationship or do it all on my own.
Guys, so the usual, you know, the usual reasons. It was, you know, why did you break up with the father of your child? Well, you know, it wasn't a healthy relationship, you know, just irreconcilable differences, you know. Yeah, well, I can't tell you anything more. It's always those two things, right? Well, you ask the man what was going on, he'll tell you, man, I don't know, she just changed, right? She just suddenly started to have an issue with everything, and, you know, and I was trying my hardest to change all things that she didn't like, but I just couldn't, right? Like, these women will be divorcing because they just don't like it, they think they can go for something better, or they haven't thought it through, or they just can't deal with problems, you know. That's why they'll divorce, and then they'll sit in their cars whining about being a single mother is so hard. Well, it is hard, it's not meant to be that way. Who did that? You did that, right? And, you know, if someone says, but Hiran, maybe the man was truly bad. Alright, then don't pick him. Women have so many options, right? And they have to go for that one guy who is bad, right? I mean, I'm not saying this to cope, alright? There are situations in which women will marry a guy who seems decent and he will turn out to be an a-hole. Yeah, there are such cases. But we're not talking about these cases, right? These cases are 1 of every 10 cases. The other 9 is just the woman picking bad partners or having standards too high.
And see, when I was a stay-at-home mom, I did the cooking, the cleaning. I was a primary person in charge of taking care of the children. And here I thought that was a totally different category than being a working mom. As a working mom, I'm literally still doing all of the same stay-at-home mom shit, just on a different schedule. But now with the added mental stress load of how do I pay every bill by myself? And that's not even the part that frustrates me. The kicker is that this is culturally normal and even embraced, that if you're a single mom, you're just gonna struggle and that's it. Like, I could be on the brink of a mental breakdown, literally underwater, telling people, like, I do not know how to make this better. And someone will ask me, what's wrong? Are you okay? No, I'm not.
Oh, what a victim we have here, guys. You know, maybe if you want, I can look for her profile, see if there is some way we can donate to this poor creature, you know, just send her a little bit of money, pay her rent, etc. Society doesn't care about single mothers. Yeah, you mean if we exclude alimony, which in almost all cases women get. If we exclude that, you get to keep the child, you know, all those benefits that you can file with, you know, for no fault divorce. What really shocks me that, you know, in society is that we can have no fault divorce and so many single mothers. That is what shocks me, that there are no repercussions, there are no rules as to when you can divorce and when not. You know, there are more rules to get married than there are to get divorced. You can divorce for anything. You can just break this contract off because of no reason whatsoever, right? That's what shocks me. And no, yeah, single mothers, it's hard to be a single mother. Even when you have all the benefits, right? It's hard. But here's the thing, it's not meant to be that way, right? And you put yourself in that situation.
And the response is, well, you know, it's hard out here for everybody. And I get it. We all have our challenges. We're all going through our own struggles. But why is it culturally normal for this to be the only other option? Like at this point, I'm about to start dating other moms to see who wants to co-mother together. Because the fact that we're all just isolated, but going through the same exact challenges at the same time just feels ridiculous.
Yeah, guys, it feels ridiculous. All right, madam, I see that you are really clever. So what do you propose, right? Obviously, society cannot continue to exist in this way. So what exactly do you propose? Should we pay more taxes so every single mother can live a luxurious life, live in a mansion, you know, have all her bills paid for? You know, she should get provided with one man who is a 10 out of 10. You know, we should train men to be extremely fit and beautiful and attractive just so they can, you know, fill your demands. What exactly should we do to assess the problem with single mothers? You know, what do you expect? They want everything, guys. They want to take no accountability for them breaking the marriage. You know, I will understand if she said, you know, my man cheated on me and I had to get out of that relationship and now I'm struggling. Then I would feel sympathy. But no, guys, they want everything. They want to get in a marriage, get a divorce, get the alimony, get the benefits. Oh, they're not enough. I want more. Man, just shut up. You know, here's what I propose. How to deal with single mothers. No fault divorce goes right through the door. Bye-bye. No more no fault divorce. Once you get married, that's it. Only reasons for divorce: cheating or passing away of one of the, you know, one of the two people involved. That's it. Otherwise, you can't divorce, right? That's it. And there will be no more single mothers, or there will be only widows, right? Which is a different problem all on its own. And that's it. Problem solved, right? If you don't want to go into a marriage where you have to actually, you know, imagine you have to stick to your own vows. I know, it's just incredible. Imagine that you have to, you know, when you say till death do its part, you have to actually do something like till death do its part and not till the relationship isn't healthy anymore, right? If you don't want to be part of that, don't get married. Problem solved, right? And we'll all live happily ever after.
So let me tell you why it's so hard to date a single mom and to date while being a single mom. So I recently met this guy while I was out, met him in the wild. Everything was great. He was super cute. We were vibing. He got my number, and then we continued to talk afterwards. Now, the problem with this is I only have certain days that I can see someone. There might even be a week or two that goes by where I just cannot see you. And in the early stages of dating, that is very hard and detrimental to, you know, your dating life, because if you can't keep a conversation going through, you know, text messages or phone calls, FaceTimes, whatever, I'm going to get bored. And I know people say, like, you really shouldn't text that much early on, but I have no choice, unfortunately, because I have every Friday night free. My daughter is with her dad every Friday night, but I can't expect that people are going to be free those days. Maybe they are, maybe they're not. So like I said, maybe a week or two will go by where I can't see you. And for me, in the early stages of dating, I am not going to get a babysitter. I'm not going to ask my mom. I'm not going to do any of that for someone who I don't feel is worth it. And I know that sounds harsh, but I don't know you. I'm not taking time away from my daughter.
It doesn't sound harsh. It sounds stupid as hell. Why do you expect to be treated like a queen while you treat others like peasants? You know, like trash. I don't know you yet, so I don't want to put effort into this working, but you have to put in the effort, right? You have to text me, you have to entertain me, you have to find time for me. right? Even though I don't give a crap about you because I don't know you, but you, even though you don't know me as well, no, you have to do those things, you know? Holy hell, man. Level of entitlement, gentlemen, is just disgusting.
Later on, if we decide that things are going well and we really get along, I don't have a problem getting a babysitter, but then it's a no from me. So back to the guy. I found that our conversations were just very lackluster. He was very surface level. It was pretty much, hey, how was work? How was your day? Every day. And I just feel like as adults, babe, our days are the same. I wake up, I get my daughter ready for school, give her breakfast, drive her to school, go to work, come home, have dinner, bath, bedtime. It is a revolving door of the same day. And I think most adults can relate to that statement. So if you're not trying to ask me questions, getting to know me, this, that, and the third, I'm bored. I don't want to talk anymore. So I had to tell him, like, listen, you're great, but this isn't going to work out. I need a ping pong back and forth kind of conversation. And if I don't have that, for me personally, it's just not going to work out. Some people like that. I personally do not. So the search continues. And just know if you're going to try to pursue or date a single mother, this is how it's going to be. So.
Yeah, guys, the search continues. Let me tell you, let me spoil the movie for you. Oh, and actually, I just realized you probably didn't see anything of that woman. Anyways, here's her face. Let me spoil the end of the movie for you. She'll never find what she's looking for. Never. She has hit the wall and has hit it hard, and there's no going past it, right? This woman is another individual who has the I syndrome, you know, I, me all the time. I want this, I want that. She's not willing to, you know, hold her end of the bargain, to, you know, put effort, you know, but the guys have to get the short end of the stick, right? The guys have to do everything to please her, to entertain her, you know, treat her like a queen. And again, guys, my question is, why would anyone put double the effort for half the reward, right? This woman comes with baggage, comes with a lot of people who've been through her legs, comes with a child from another man, you know, comes with a lot of age, you know, and you could just go for a younger woman, you know what I mean? Who you know, you don't have to deal with all of that, and you have to put less effort also, right? Like younger women, they haven't been, you know, through the hookups, etc. They're more patient, you know, they are ready to build with you. They're not tired, they're not quote unquote traumatized by all the bad experiences. But hey guys, if you want this, if this is what you want, this one right here, hey, go for it, man. Absolutely, just go for the single mother who is close to 40 and will never stop asking more and more from you. But gentlemen, that will be it for today. Thank you for watching. Leave me your comments down below, and I'll see you next time. Have a good one.